What's up, everyone? Peti Kish here, coming with you with another video. Today we have more Silent Hill 2 news about this remake, and they had this article up by the Park Place, and it says Blooper Team CEO asks gamers to give Silent Hill 2 remake a chance after publisher confirmed it was designed for modern audiences.
You serious?
The red flags are all there. There's a consultant firm called Hit Detection that helped with DEI stuff in there, diversity, equity, and inclusion. You know, all the things that gamers literally hear and want to turn away from. So now Blooper is actually getting to the point where they're actually saying, please, please, please give us a chance. They're desperate. They really need people to start getting these pre-orders to get this game. It seems like the pre-orders are not so good. Let's just get into this article right here. But before we do that, I'd love it if you guys could like, share, sub, follow on this channel. I'd really appreciate that if you could, with more of these kind of videos in the future. Blooper Team CEO Aitrush Bonino, I probably butchered that, sorry, who also happens to be the creative lead for the Silent Hill 2 remake, asked for gamers to give him and his team a chance on the game, despite the game's publisher Konami already confirming it was designed for modern audiences, and the company hired a DEI consultant firm. Blooper Team needs to hire a consultant firm is because they can't understand the adult, mature symbolism that's in Silent Hill that happens through this game. It's very dark. It like messes with your head. And if they need to hire a consultant firm, like they'd be saying in this article, they're fans of the game, you would think they would understand how to do it, right? I guess not. They want to do it their way. They don't want to do it like how the original was. Most of the story is just going to be copy and paste, but they did some artistic visual changes and changed up the gameplay. And now it's not even, I've heard it's not even going to be scary. So where is the psychological horror in the scare factor in this game? If they're trying to hit normies and they're trying to get modern audience, which is just purely activists taking over most of the gaming market, like what are we talking about here? Like, this is just going to be a watered down version of Silent Hill 2. I can play this. There's ways to play Silent Hill 2, the original, with better up-res graphics. You know, better upscaled graphics, remaster it. It's fine as is. But now they want to put their own spin on it. Make it a little bit more approachable for modern audiences. Okay. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Babino provided some details about the game, claiming it's a romantic vision of the game from more than 20 years ago. He also admitted that the team was struggled during development. Let's say development has been a daunting journey, balancing preservation and innovation. Nevertheless, he also added, because of those conversations with Konami, we found a great balance of what we and our partner had in mind. It took us a long time to get there, with a lot of creative discussions and hard work, but we are very happy with the results. He then asked gamers to give the game and his company a chance. I am dreaming that gamers will trust us, but I realize that trust is earned through actions and not through words. So that's why we have a policy of not commenting on the specifics of the game and raising hopes. Don't you want to be as truthful and as, you know, one-to-one with your fan base? You're trying to get the old Silent Hill people back again to replay this remake, right? The fan base from the past. As well, people that never played Silent Hill to come to this new kind of version, obviously, because it's modernized, obviously, with the 3D camera angle, over the shoulder. It would be good to appeal to them too, but the highest thing you can do is appeal to the fan base from the past, because those people that grew up, like you said, 20 years ago, they're pure adults now. They're older now. They understand. You don't need to sensitive anything or change anything or anything whatsoever, because those people are adults now. They understand the game. You don't need any cliffhangers. You don't need any things where it's like a surprise, we changed it, like kind of deal where it's a bait and switch. We don't need that. Just do it as is, with just fine-tuning, as graphics, UI, of course with the third-person camera over the shoulder. Just a little bit more different, fine-tune, make it more fluent, feel good to play, stuff like that. Most of that should be the same, maybe different voice actors here and there, obviously, and of course the graphics. Nothing should be else touched in general. And I also question the art style of the game. The art style of the game, there's some problems going on, for sure. We want to show our ambitions through our work, so we can't ask for anything more than give us a chance, he added. While he wants gamers to give his team and the game a chance, he also noted, we try to make all possible fans happy, but at the same time, we be very faithful to ourselves. What? What are you talking about? You should be faithful to the fans, not yourselves. You guys are supposed to be fans of Silent Hill. This absolutely blows my mind. This is a passion project. You guys wanted to work with Konami to do Silent Hill 2 because you guys are fans, right? I guess you guys are not fans because you need to listen to the fan base. You need to make those changes right away. And when they see all these problems that's going on in this game, all the feedback, you need to literally listen to every single thing, even if it's negative or positive, because this game is in trouble, absolute trouble. Konami got probably mad at them and are probably saying the pre-orders are not as big as they thought it would be. And this is coming out very soon, this year. So take out all the DEI crap that is and do it as it needs to be, as the fans want it to be. Make it as what the original was then, just with a third-person camera. That's the only difference. But Konami, Konami, they're not going to do it. They're not going to listen, as well as Blooper. They know the criticism is there, but they can't do anything about it because this game needs to come out. There's a deadline, and it's almost here. So they're screwed either way. And that's why they're saying, please, please buy this game. But the thing is, gamers are smarter than that now. They understand all the things that you guys are not showing us. You're showing us things that we already question. And I wonder what else they're not showing us about this game that's completely changed or altered or in some sort of way just not the same from the original. I'd rather have a remaster of this game than a remake, straight up. I wish it was just 1-to-1 with better graphics. That's it, 1-to-1, everything the same, even the controls. I don't give a crap. I would be okay with it. You want to look at a good remake? Look at the remake of Resident Evil 1 in 2002. You should get inspiration from that. You can use tank controls and you can use normal, modern controls. But it's the best remake I ever played. It's so faithful and it adds more to the lore and more things in there that make it even better than the original. Silent Hill should have gone lessons from that game, actually, than from, let's just copy and paste Resident Evil 2. Let's just do it for 3, 4, all the remakes. No. Capcom's doing their own thing with those remakes. which those remakes I'm fine with. I know some people are not okay with. I'm okay with them. I do have some issues here and there with the remakes, but they're still pretty fun games. I kind of enjoy them. Really wanting to play this game. But I'm just going to go back and play original one, to be honest. I'm just going to go back. I really hope that when people play for the first time, they will understand that the choices we made were the best possible, he said. It's unlikely this will convince gamers and appears to be more confirmation that this game is being wokeified. The game's publishers Konami have previously confirmed the game was being adapted to modern audiences. Blooper Team being accused of pushing the DEI agenda by collaborating with a video game consultation company called Hit Detection. So this is what Angela should look like. This is the original on the right, and the left one is the remake. A lot of this art style is not too good. Even Maria, I think the original is still better than the one they had showed off in the gameplay. Only was the character design being lampooned, but so was the voice acting. Ex-user really username wrote, "Please tell me I'm not only one who generally thinks the voice acting is way worse now in Silent Hill 2 Remake, especially for Angela. As for why the character of Angela was redesigned from the original game, Blooper Team has hired Sweet Babying 2.0, Hit Detection, a sensitive consulting company for Silent Hill 2 Remake, plus ESG Konami. Ever wonder why Maria looks so sanitized? Not spoiling the game, but it's over, bros. Pack your things. When they said modern audience, they mean it." Yep, that's pretty much the nail in the coffin. When you have that, gamers are gonna just go away, turn away, and look for something else to play. The true gamers will know. Manga Lawyer, one of the company's service is sensitive issues assignment. Our team assigns the risk factors for depictions of characters from underrepresented groups, stems, and potential community reactions. Yikes. Not good at all. Furthermore, not only did Konami confirm the game was being redesigned, and there is speculation that Hit Detection is behind a number of DEI changes in the game, but Blooper Team's chief marketing officer Anna Josinska informed Dread XP that the company would be modernizing the game. She was asked, was the team given free rein to put their own spin on things? Blooper Team is amazing at its ability to transform the environment around the player, and I'm really hoping we get to see that put to use here for the other world. Jarinska responded, as aforementioned, we take a very safe approach to any changes. We remain faithful to the original title. Nevertheless, we are applying adjustments to certain areas where things need modernizing due to a passage of time. Okay, so yes, they're pretty much saying we are modernizing the game and there will be changes. Why are you changing it? Why are you modernizing something? Because it doesn't fit your narrative no more. The narrative was already there. Everything's written for you guys. You just have to change the gameplay a bit, meaning the third-person camera. That's it. Yeah, not just the problem with the art style. Everything about this game is so much red flags going off. Konami needed to find another company because Blooper Team is not the ones that could work on this game. They just can't. This game is not for them. They don't understand Silent Hill. They don't understand it. That's why they need a consulting firm to tell them how to understand the game, because they are apparently fans of the game, right? Jan Scott also informed Dread XP, we are focusing on bringing the distant, visceral atmosphere back to modernized Silent Hill 2. Longtime fans couldn't have worried about us missing the point. While we're living up the title, we faithfully stick to the traditional story canon while remaking the gameplay and updating the graphics from the ground up. These are the reasons why Konami instructed us with the remake in the first place. Yes, this is what you should be doing. We faithfully stick to the traditional story canon while remaking the gameplay and updating the graphics from the ground up. That sounds good. That's what a remake is, right? But it seems like, no, I don't think it's going to be 1-to-1. I don't trust Blooper to change it to make it 1-to-1. They're going to do their own kind of style, and they're going to cut some stuff out from the original. You already know, if remakes cut stuff out all the time. They do it all the time. They did it for the Resident Evil remakes. They did that too. So what you're reading is what I thought it would be, right? But I don't think it is. Maybe it's not a remake. Maybe it's a reimagining. Let's say that. It's a reimagining of Silent Hill 2. Confirmed the remake was changing some of the settings as well as the dialogue. They stated, the setting of some events may change, but their impact on the story will remain the same, even when new locations are introduced. We sought to refer to the original whenever possible, so that returning players will feel right at home when they venture out into the foggy streets of Silent Hill again. So they're changing some things around that didn't make no sense, or they just want to be more creative, I would say. Not copy and paste, changing locations or where this thing happened, where that thing happened, and the outcome is still going to be the same. It's just a bit different. It could be good, but it could be bad. It depends on the situation. Do you think? Request for gamers to give him, Blooper Team, and the Silent Hill 2 remake a chance. For me, that's a no-go. I'm going to pass on this game. I don't trust what Konami is making, but also I don't think Blooper Team is competent to make this game. I could be wrong, but all these things that they're doing seems like this is going to be a watered down version from the original. And I said myself, as I tweeted out, no thanks, I'm going to skip this one. I'm not the modern audience that you're trying to capture to, or even most gamers. So too bad. There you go. Too bad. But what do you guys think overall? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, I thank you so much for watching this long. And if you didn't like this video, I still thank you so much for watching this long. Until the next time, guys, I'll see you then. See ya.